guys, it's Mike with Backyard Air Guns. Here today to film another video in the series Backyard Friendly PCP Rifles. I've had several folks mention another rifle that's not in that series yet, but we got in today. It's the Umarex Notos. Very popular gun. I don't own one, but my brother owned one, so I borrowed it. And he told me it's definitely backyard friendly, so we're going to put it through a test today and see if it qualifies. To qualify for backyard friendly PCP rifles, it's got to be three things. It's got to be affordable. This rifle, I just went and looked it up, can be found at Pyramid Air for $269. That's a really good price. And when we say affordable for backyard friendly, it's got to be under $500 to even get in this group of backyard friendly, under $500. So $269 definitely qualifies. And the second criteria, it's got to be quiet. I haven't shot this gun, but from what I hear, it's very, very, very quiet. And then the last one, which we're going to test today, it's got to be accurate, right? It can't be backyard friendly if it's not accurate. So just a quick rundown on a gun. Again, it's not a full review, just to want to know if it's backyard friendly. It's got a small air tank on it. It fills up to 3,600, 3,650, which is 250 bar, so I've got it full. It does have a regulator in it, but it's a fixed regulator at 1,900 PSI. Now you can adjust the regulator. Again, I borrowed a gun, so I'm not going to tinker with it, but you can take off the air tank, and there's a way to adjust the regulator up or down. I'm going to leave it just stock 1,900 PSI. And I've also seen people put different larger air tanks on it. Again, I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to shoot it stock. 13 foot-pounds of energy. Again, so it's not a very powerful rifle. But for $269, looks like it would be backyard friendly. I can tell you this, it's extremely light. I put this great backyard scope on it, UTG. It's a great little backyard scope, very inexpensive. I'm going to test 5 pellets I think would do good in the gun. All right, I've got targets sitting down there at 30 yards. We'll get started. All right, folks, we're going to start off with the Premier 14.3 grain pellets. We're just going to do a 1 5-shot group, downrange at 30 yards. All right, folks, that did pretty good. That was all over the target. And again, normally I'm shooting on a bipod, a tripod. I'm just shooting off a bag, so the variation in shots is me and not the gun. I feel confident if I could hold this gun exactly steady, it'd probably do hole in hole with that group. So these 14 grain shot really good. Next up, we're going to try the Terminators. Wow. It really likes these. Terminator 16 point, I think it's 1 or 3 grain. Shot them all. 19 foot-pounds of energy. Yeah, I mean, it shot all those at basically 730 feet per second. So, yeah, it did really well with those. All right, next up are the new AEA pellets. I got a video coming out on these later. These are really good pellet. These are 18.3 grains. We'll see how they shoot.
600. 679. 600. 600.
663 to 692. And again, that's an 18 grain pellet. Probably the 16 grain Terminator is so far probably the best pellet that I've seen. As far as shots, I shot 26 shots, and put this in safety. I mean, I'm still in the green on the reg, but I'm right at the 2,000 PSI. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fill this gun up, and then I'm going to reshoot the AEAs at full pressure, and I'm going to shoot the Barracuda Power 21 grain pellet. And I'm going to try the JTS 25 grain pellet. So be right back. All right, I went and changed my setup here. I got rid of the bag. I'm not too good shooting off the bag. This is a little Caldwell gun vise. It holds the gun much more steady. So we're just going to pick up where we left off. We're going to do a second group of 5 on the AEA 18.3 grains, and we'll do the H&N and the JTS.
600. 693.
Yeah, that definitely made a difference. You put the gun on a better shooting device. Those shot well. Those shot really well. Group about like that. So next up, and again, these are 18 grain pellets. All right, now I'm going to step up to the H&N Barracuda Power. These look like copper pellets. 21.14 grain. We'll see how they do.
600. 39. 600. 600. 631.
Those shot good too. Group about like that. Again, these are 21 grain pellets, probably a little heavier than what you need. I'm still thinking the 16 grain pellets the right weight, but I said we'd try the JTS 25 grain. We're going to try those.
600. 2. 600. 600. 600. 591.
That's 25 grain pellet. Again, that's too heavy a pellet, only going 600 feet per second. But I mean, it's got a group like that. I had one little flyer. It was my fault. But I mean, the gun's accurate. As far as sound goes, the gun's really quiet. I got the decimal meter set right behind me. It's at 71 max, just me speaking. Take a shot and see what it registers on the decimal meter. .91 on the decimal meter right behind the gun. So normally when I do this, I put this on the perimeter. So this is an extremely quiet gun. What I'm going to do is I'm going to air the gun back up. I've got 3 groups down there that I shot off this rest. The first 2 groups on the bag. I'm going to go back and reshoot the perimeter and the H&N Terminator on the rest and see what that does. 29. Wow, we found the right pellet. H&N Terminator, 16.3 grain. Shoots really well in this gun. Basically, if I'm looking at it right, hole in hole. Again, I'm 30 yards down range. So let me go down there and grab that target and we'll take a look at it. All right, folks, you know me. It wouldn't be a Backyard's airgun video if I couldn't get some type of penetration test and power test in it. So I just got the penetration box set up down 10 yards like I do for every other penetration test. And I'm just going to use the Terminator. I think if I had this gun in my backyard, this is all I'd be shooting. These are so accurate. So we want to see how far these penetrate into this penetration box. We're just going to do 3 shots.
731. 730. 729.
Okay, gun's putting out about 19 foot-pounds of energy. I think it's rated at 17, so they underrated a little bit. It's actually running around 19 foot-pounds of energy. Let's go. Let's take a look and see what it did. All right, folks, let's take a look and see how we did on the penetration. There's number 1, number 2, number 3. Please, if you like the videos, please subscribe, like, and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. 4. Okay, cleared 4. There's 1. There's 2. And that one bounced off a 6. Okay, so 2 of them cleared 4, and the first one cleared 5. So the score for this rifle, the Umarex Notos on the penetration box, the score is 5. All right, guys, let's wrap this up. This gun is definitely backyard friendly. It's affordable. Again, it's $269 at Pyramid Air. It's really affordable. It shoots great. It's light. I mean, it's the gun. I don't know what the weight on it is. It's got to be less than 5 pounds. So extremely light. It's very quiet. You can shoot all day long. No one's ever going to know you're back here shooting a pellet rifle. And it's accurate. So these are the first 3 were off the bag, and I'm not very good at the bag, so I'm going to put it on a little better rest. The pellet that stood out though is this Terminator, 16 grain. It loves the 16 grain Terminator. That's on the bag. That's on the rest. Those are all 5-shot groups. The AEAs did good. Actually, they all did. I mean, that's a group at 30 yards on the bag or off a tripod. That's a 14 grain pellet. Here's a 25 grain pellet. So it's really not pellet picky. But if I was going to just have one pellet to shoot, I'm shooting these right here. Yeah, those are very accurate. It's a fun gun. It's a fun gun. I recommend it for the backyard. So I want to say thanks to Dave, my brother, for loaning me the rifle. I might have to hang on to this one. Appreciate you folks watching. Please like and subscribe. Thanks.